If you know you're one of those who go to loan sharks or go to personal money lenders to lend money, this message is for you. This story I'm about to tell is a real life story and it is for you to learn. So there's this lady that does money lending on a very small scale. People go to her for all these small loans, such as 200,000, 20,000, 50,000, and so on. She has a lot of customers, a lot of people who go to her for loan. And she also asks for collateral. You take the money you want, you give a collateral equivalent to that money you have loaned for her, or even a little bit more. So on one fateful day, she got a customer who used his land as a collateral. So that aroused her selfishness. She has never had anyone give her a land as a collateral before in her line of business. So when that person came with a land as a collateral, it aroused her selfishness. She wanted that land by all means. She wanted it. So her selfishness and her greed made her to start seeking for spiritual powers, to subdue people. So she went to a Baba who gave her a spiritual power. Now, this power works with her clients. Whoever comes to her to loan money, you come with your credentials, you come with your passport, your address, you come with a lot of documents. So she carries your document to her little shrine, the shrine she made in her home. She placed your document on the shrine and you will not have money to pay up that loan. No matter how much hard you work, you will never be able to recover enough money to pay up that loan. So eventually you're going to let the collateral go. You're going to give her the collateral. So this was how she was operating, taking people's properties, whoever comes to her for loan, the person ends up not being able to pay up the loan, their business goes down, very down to the extent that they are not able to pay up that loan. And hence, she takes the collateral. So this kept on happening, and people were losing their properties to this lady. It's a true life story, it's not a joke. So one day, a man went to her for a loan of 1 million naira, and he used his house as a collateral for the loan. This lady went, inspected the house, and she liked the house. She wanted the house for herself. So, as usual, she took the man's document to her shrine, placed it there, and laid a curse on the man so he will not be able to get that money to pay back the loan. This man kept on working and working and working, all to no avail. Nothing was working. Whenever he gets the money, something comes up and takes the money away from him. So he was unable to pay back the loan. So the deadline for the loan came and he was still unable to pay. So he went to the lady, he had half of the money. He gave to the lady and she refused. She said, "No, I want my full payment or I want the land. I want the house, the property." So this case was taken to the police, and the police pleaded with the lady to give him, a time to extend the time for payment, which she did. But she knew that even at that time he won't be able to pay, so she had no problem waiting for the time. So within the short period of time, this man went to several prophets who told him that the lady was the problem. Where he went to get loan was the problem. So the man went back to the lady and said, "Every prophet I've gone to said you are my problem. Why don't you release me so I can make enough money and pay you your loan?" The lady said, "No, I am not your problem." So this man was unable to pay back the money, and the lady wanted the house. This man swore over his dead body that he will never give her the house because that's him not being able to pay the money is because of her. There's something she's doing underground, but he does not know what it is. So the lady felt the man was being stubborn. She went back to her Baba, who told her that this man's spirit is very strong. Why don't you let this be? Why don't you just leave this man alone? Leave him, free him so he can pay your money and you leave him. This man's spirit is very strong. There's a lot going on around this man. But this lady was adamant. She said, "I want it. In fact, I want to buy this man. Let him go." So the Baba did some things and the man had accidents. He became crippled. As a result of that accident, he passed. That was when her nightmare began. Few months after this man passed, the lady went to the family of the man and claimed the property. So she thought, "Oh, I finally won. He's finally 6 feet under." Never did she know in her widest imagination that that was the beginning of her nightmare. A year after the man was buried, the lady was enjoying the dividends of that property. The man started his own war on her. He unleashed war on this lady. This lady started seeing this man everywhere she went, in her house, in conferences, places. She traveled far and beyond, and the man was still tormenting her. Up to the point she went back to her Baba. Her Baba told her, "I told you that this man's spirit is very strong and you should let go. Now there's absolutely nothing I can do. This is beyond my power." So she was left alone to deal with the man all by herself. This man tormented this lady to the point where she became very sick. She kept on visiting the hospital, but there was nothing. Nothing was wrong with her. All the doctors said there was nothing wrong with her, but she kept on losing blood. Like she needed blood every day, every single day. What was draining her blood? So on her own, she knew that it was time for her to go and plead with the family of this man. In fact, that was how the story came to light. She had to go visit the man's family to plead that they should tell the man to please leave her alone. That was when she confessed everything that has been going on that she's been doing because she needed to be free. Now, if you know you're one of those who go to money lenders to lend money, you better be careful. You better pray for yourself because those documents you leave behind, your name, your family, everything, those documents, those information they have of you can be used against you.